Seeing YouTube videos with more than 1,000 on the battlefield, go search for it on YouTube to get an impression. I think I've done some battles with more than 1,000. In the Elfric series, I think. They all have debts. What is it with these companions? Well, clearly they drink themselves into a stupor in the tavern, rack up a ridiculous bar tab, waiting for someone to come along and hire them. So I guess in this world it's a good thing to be unemployed, because you just rack up this huge bar tab and then don't have to pay it. It's a great life. Yeah, I wonder if these companions are randomly generated, because they feel a little bit randomly generated to me. Right, that's the tavern. We shall see if there are any upgrade. No, we should see if she is actually any good. Magna. Yes, she is very good. Level 18 with a 200 two-handed skill, 150 one-handed. Legendary two-handed. Okay, she is good. She is very good. She also doesn't have any skills. Like party skills. These are all fighters. Lost Knight, this one's for you. Hey Mitch, how are you doing? This one's for you. And Labagoth, this one's for you. Of course you're playing this. Of course I'm playing this. Duh. Right, so I want to take a look to see how Magna is equipped. You've got a tapered northern blade, scarf, heavy tunic, leather gloves, highland leg wrappings. So you could really do with a two-handed weapon, is the impression that I am getting. So let's take a look at what's available. There are no two-handed weapons available. I could get you a temporary, very cheap shield and just put you in the front line. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you a decent shield, a decently cheap shield. Let's go with the makeshift kite shield. It's only 44, 47. I can count. Definitely not giving you a horse. Weird, the shortcuts don't work. Like the hotkeys don't work when you're already in one of these, but when you're on the main world screen it does. There we go. So now we have 3 of the 4 companions that I'm allowed to have. Could really do with some support companions. That's a lot of looters. How fast are you moving? 4.8, 4.9. I mean, I've got to keep an eye on Charis in case my caravan leaves. But there are a lot of bad guys down here at the moment. No, that's the one I need to guard. So let's go after these guys. Oh, going the wrong way. Fine. Oh, there's actually animations for when these are fighting on the map. That's cool. So where are we going? Ortesia, I guess. Speed things up a little bit again. Maybe not. Yeah, we're going to Ortesia. Right? No? Not Ortesia? Oh, come on. I'm going to have to stop off here and get some food regardless. I've only got 5 days worth. Don't worry, I'll catch you up. Ooh, there might even be a two-handed weapon. One-handed, 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 one-handed. Oh, or not. Ah, two-handed. 346. That is acceptable. Now, are there any other cheap cloaks? That's not cheap. That is. Imperial padded shoulders are better than I'm using, although they are quite expensive. No, I don't really want to spend that kind of money right now. I'll pass. Well, food. That's why I came here in the first place. Let's get one more grain. 2 fish. Give ourselves a little bit of variety. And then inventory. See, sometimes it does work. There it did. And you're just going to use that for now. Okay. Then I'm going to take a look at the party because I need to make sure that you two are in the correct party groups. So you're a level 2. You're also going to be in the 2s. Done. She's probably going to get shot full of arrows at some point. That's a large group. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? North, apparently. Well, I'm being paid by the day, so it's not necessarily a bad thing that this is taking a while. I have nowhere to be. Amatis, maybe? Oh no, Sanopia. We're going to Sanopia. Up here. Well, we're seeing more of the world, at least. Food variety levels your stewardship or leadership, right, because of the morale buff. Yes, I think it does. How fast do you move? 4.7 to my 5. So I am marginally quicker than you are. That's a lot of looters here. Oh, come on. Fight me. Fight me. Relations increased in Emmerich. Good. Got him. Yeah? What do you want with us? I want you dead. I want you and your family dead. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so... Ooh, it's a bridge battle. Cool.
Infantry!
Ooh, slow down.
Footmen! Archers!
Alright, I want the crossbows about here.
Onwards! Towards the enemy! Wheel!
Hey.
Footmen, hear me! Get moving! Move!
She's still in the wrong group.
Everyone, at them!
Let's see if we can go in. Aha! They're trying to run. One captive. Come back here. Oi! Gotcha. Victory is ours. We lost 4 wounded. 2.4 morale. Nice! So we captured 7. One of our recruits leveled up. I think I want you to be another infantryman, please. And then we can just steal all of this stuff. Now, are there any of these that we want to use? I mean, possibly. Agdil, you have gloves. You have gloves. No, we're good. You've already got a good helmet. You've got a decent enough helmet. Alright, let's take the stuff and then we can sell it. The more I look at this game, the more I want it. It is pretty good, I've got to say. I'm guessing, Tin Can, that you've not played the original Mount & Blade Warband. And I know that's a Conan quote, but it's also in Warband. Alright, let's see. Let's go and just sell these items. I'm going to keep the food supplies. I'm going to keep one of the padded... Oh no, padded garments. Those are rubbish. Arm guards. Now, do we have arm guards for all of your peasant garb? No, you don't. Okay. Cool. Let's do that. Where to now? Ooh, some more looters. Let's go and kill them. Proper battle going on there. Oh, these guys are actually about as fast as I am. I'll never catch them. I think I want to go back to Vlandia. And maybe sign on as a mercenary or something now. Oh, that's a hideout. How many people in your hideout? Too many right now. But hideouts also mean bad guys. This is one thing that I definitely miss a little bit from Pendor, is there needs to be more early enemies. Like, more variety of early enemies than just looters. Like, where are my sea raiders? Where are my adventurers? Where are my mist mountains? Where are my snake cultists? Gotcha. Near the sea there are sea raiders. Oh, okay. Then we shall probably have to go by the sea. I feel like we're almost ready.
Warriors! Get moving! Woodmen! Onwards!
What group are you in now?
Hear me! Warriors! Warrior! Woodmen!
Group 4.
On me!
Alright. So this is the first battle I fought in the snow. Alright, let's go and cause some chaos. Let's go, Tessa. Let's go.
Give them hell!
Rubbish.
Warriors! Move out! Line up!
Ah!
Everyone! Charge!
There we go. That's what I was trying to get you to do. Charge! Back here. Get him? I think Tessa did. Alright. Wouldn't mind being in a Celtic warband. You can do that. One of the factions, the Britannians, are Celts. So at the moment there are different factions with different real-world influences. The group that I'm with are basically Burgundians. So Flemish, Burgundy, that type of area, Flanders. You got the guys which are up here in the north. These are based on the Kievan Rus, so Vikings, for Russian Vikings. These guys over here, these are the Celts. Then you got the Vlandians over here, which I just talked about. And then we've got late Roman Empire, Byzantium over here. We've got these guys who are Bedouin, and then over here, Huns. Alright, yeah, I think I want to go back to Vlandia, because I want to continue building up relations with the Vlandian peoples. Plus, I want to try and keep my army Vlandian if I can. How are we doing for food? We've got another 5 days worth, we're okay. Can you make your own faction in this? Capture a castle and go to war with everyone else? I think so. But I don't know many details about that because I don't think they've talked about it. Well, actually they probably have. I didn't read all of their death diaries. There were too many. It's like 7 years worth. Oh, mountain bandits. I'd like to fight them. You're going to be too fast for me, aren't you? You're gonna try to be. Gotcha! Surrender or die. So these are slightly better brigands than I've been fighting so far. But there's also very, very few of them.
Infantrymen, hear me! After me! Footmen, get moving! Move! Warrior, move out!
Whoa, that's a spear.
Warrior, attack!
No, Tessa! That was totally my fault. Victory! Yeah, later in this you have a lot more about being a lord. Like, that's one thing that they've definitely worked on. So what you're seeing right now is like the incredibly early game. Like, I'm not even in a faction or anything yet, but eventually you can become like a mayor, create your own laws for your town. You can choose what buildings and stuff you want to establish in it. Make sure that your peasants are protected. You can set up caravans to get trade routes going with other cities. And then eventually you can become a lord and scale everything up. And eventually you can become a king or a queen. And there are now all kinds of mechanics related to like your relationships with the other lords within your faction. You can tell them to do orders. There's like a faction influence or person influence mechanic, which plays off of the stewardship and social skills. So I've got a lot of social skills. For example, charm. Social skill as a whole is pretty high. Leadership I've got pretty good. So my mid game is probably going to be a bit better than my current early game, just because that's what I've built up. See you, Mastani. Let's go to Resos. Speed things up a little bit. I think it is going to be time that I try and become a mercenary soon. At least then I can start raiding caravans and stuff like that, though I'm still not convinced I'm quite at that level. No, I don't want to buy your troops. Sorry. No, I don't want to buy anything here. Razos. Where's the next city? That would be Rote. We still have 5 days worth of food. Those are just looters. I'm only going after them because it looks like they have nowhere to run. No! You bastards! Oh, that's a large group. Yeah, we'll go and try and save these villagers if we can. Help the villagers of Potamus. There's 21 of them. Against my party of 20. So this time we will need to use a little bit more tactic.
Arrows! Onwards! Arrow! Footmen! Move! Bows! Infantry! To me!
So the peasants are going to go and get themselves killed. So we'll see if we can do some damage alongside them. But I'm going to leave my main forces back there. One down.
Hurry attack!
Alright. Time for us to back off. We'll get ready to support these guys.
Infantry! Give them hurry! Charge!
Let's do it again. Take out the back line. There we go. That was beautiful. Lovely. Alright, let's get the mace and take some captives. Oops. Thankfully this horse is a bit more maneuverable so I can actually do those tight turns. Ooh, I felt that impact. Ah, a bit too far away. Nice. That was nice. All right. Victory, says Tessa. Only 3 captives. We got a lot of relations with these guys, though. They liked the fact that we just saved their bacon. We also got a couple of level ups. Oh, we got another crossbow. Awesome. And let's see. I think I want to get 2 more footmen. Okay. And we are getting a lot of captives, which we should probably ransom soon. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to take any more. Tessa the slightly less incompetent now. Yeah, exactly. Now this group is incredibly weak. Keeping an eye on those looters in case they decide to turn around. Not that I really care. I mean, it's not my town or anything. But I'm invested now. I'd like to see those villagers succeed. Forest bandits. These have probably got archers. What speed am I now? 3.1. Against their 3.5. So unless I trap them... Yeah, we're not catching you. Nope. Okay, so we want to go to the Tavern district so that we can ransom the... only worth 87. There was somebody here. Good rather you're cursed. She's also a wanderer. I could really do with some better support characters. Like fighters, we got the fighters down. Now I need support. And then we can also do trade and sell some of this gear. Although we do have some guarded armor wraps. Let's just see if we can do some upgrades first of all. Alright, we're good. Shoes, I don't think that's going to be any better than anything we have. Then level 4 hat. You've already got. You don't. As much as I'd love to see more of your crazy hair, I think I'd rather you were actually wearing a helm. And that's all we can do there, so let's start selling this stuff. Except for the sword, which we are going to keep in case these guys need one. Nope, they're good. Should I keep it anyway? Nah. Sold. Alright, so are there any other pieces of equipment here that we want to buy? Like, if you have any cloaks or anything, I'll take them. Not for the type of prices I'd actually want to pay. We're getting almost 600. I mean, we've got 4,000 in the bank now, which is nice. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to head? I think we're just going to head straight back over to Sargo. The other thing we could do here is try to complete more of the quest where we needed to talk to the nobles. Nah, let's do that in Vlandia. That's a hideout. That was a larger group of mountain bandits. Oops. That's a big group of looters. That should be fun. Let's do a save. We haven't saved for a while. Can you wield two-handed weapons with one hand? No. You've got food, it's fine. 4 days worth. It's not like we're going a million miles away from towns or anything. I like how their faces change when you say surrender or die. That's a nice touch. Like when they first meet you, they're kind of a little bit pensive, but not immediately hateful, and then you say, I'm going to kill you all, and they're like, oh.
Bowmen!
Let's get the archers up there, let's get the infantry down here.
Footmen! Stay close!
Following me. Now the problem that we have here is there's quite a lot of woodland, which means that cavalry charges are going to be difficult. Thankfully there's only 2 of us. So it's not really a cavalry charge.
Warriors!